Welcome back, everybody, to the Timeless Podcast. And everybody who watched the podcast from Twitch, I had to go ahead and say thank you very much again for the 20 bucks for the money, so we could do a 24-hour stream. Let's go, viewers! Come on now, let's go. I appreciate every single one of you viewers. You guys are awesome. We don't have any topics today, like usual, and that's fine. It's cool. And we're just gonna figure it out, you know, that sort of thing. So Steve, how's everything been? Steve got his first paycheck from his job.
Yeah, I got paid $10,000, and
Steve is finally moving out of mommy's house and buying his own place, is what he said.
Yeah. How about you do it too?
Me? Whenever I get enough money to.
Makes sense. Okay. I have a question.
What's your question?
So, let's say you are having sex with your grandma.
Okay, why does it have to be always sex with you?
I'm just it's
Dude, why
random,
is it 24/7 sex?
Random question. Okay, you're having sex with your grandma.
All your random questions always involve sex.
Okay, here, I'll spice it up. Okay. So you're having sex with your dead grandma.
Bro, why is it, again, it's still sex.
Okay.
Steve,
Problem.
Are you unable to come up with a topic that doesn't involve sex?
No, I'm completely capable.
I don't think you are.
Okay, but you're having rough sex with your dead grandma.
It's not
but
gonna happen.
Then you realize that she's not dead.
It's not gonna happen.
And then you realize that it's not your grandma and it's your best friend, and you guys are both really gay.
Why is it always gotta be What? It's always sex and homosexuality. Every time. Literally, there's... Why? Why do you always come up with, you're just sitting there like, bro, if you were fucking your friend, like, would you just let it happen? Like, every time. For what reason?
But like, thoughts?
No, there are no thoughts. It's never gonna happen.
I'm not asking if it would happen. This is a hypothetical question.
No, it's not a hypothetical. It's never gonna happen, so it's not hypothetical.
That's the point of a hypothetical question is to think of what would happen in a make-believe scenario.
Yeah, but I don't like this make-believe scenario.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Literally, anytime I had Demon and Shifty on too, they always agreed with me. Now I don't have them to back me up anymore.
Yeah, now you're all alone. It's 50-50
Yeah, I think it's never gonna happen, and that you're just weird. And you need
How am I weird?
You need to get help. You're always
your name is Bear.
You literally asked, "Hey, bro, what would you do if you just fucked your dead grandma?"
Yeah,
like,
but you
didn't
think about the whole question.
What, bro? What would you do if you fucked your dead grandma? But there's a twist. It's actually your best friend.
You missed a part. You realize that your grandma's not actually dead, and then you also realize that that's not your grandma and it's your best friend. You're totally gay for each other.
I know. Steve, if you're fruity, I don't care. I said this so many times. If you're fruity, I genuinely don't care. It would honestly makes sense with you.
Hold on, I got a text message.
Yeah, see, look at him try to avoid it now. Anywho, chat, or people. Here, I have a hypothetical for you, Steve.
I gotta go.
Why?
My friend wants to call.
Bro, forget that. We gotta record podcast.
I'm joking.
Well, I say no. I don't care about your friend. They can suck it up. I'm really sitting there and be like, bro, sorry, I gotta go bang my best friend real quick. I'll be right back.
Sorry, I got a booty call. Gotta go.
Yeah, you get booty calls. That's a laugh.
I actually have a story to tell.
You already told me this. You already said this before.
What was the story?
It's about that one time where that girl was trying to get you to come over. And that she graduated, like, the school or something.
Oh, I did tell you.
Yeah.
I have another story.
Yes, I know about the other one where you, like, banged your ex.
I have another story.
See, exactly.
So this one time...
here's my hypothetical, right?
What is your hypothetical?
Alright, let's say we all go, like, on, like, a nice, like, cruise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, let's say we go on, like, a nice, like, road trip, right?
Yeah.
And my car, like, breaks down or something. And we have two options. We can either sleep in like this really weird, like kind of sketchy hotel, or we can go sleep in the woods. Like we can go camp in the woods. Like which one are we choosing?
Eat each other and make out.
So you don't even know what you do. So like it's a survival situation. You just gotta sit there and just like eat your best friend and just make out with his corpse.
When I say you gotta be dead, you can be alive. I'll make out with them, get them all hot and bothered, and then I'll chase them down. And we all know you can't run with an erection, so they'll be all, oh no, I can't run, got an erection. So I'll chase them down and jump on them and eat them.
You can just say that you're gay.
Where would you ever?
Steve, I swear, bro, you're like, I love you either way. You can just say that you're a little Fruit Loop.
Bro,
Yes,
you'd accept me for who I am?
I've said this so many times.
My balls are itchy.
It's literally like, you got your ears pierced. You look like a fuckboy.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Like you're literally just you're like you're coming out by not coming out.
You're mad that I'm just so handsome.
And see, exactly, you sit there, you say stuff like that. Exactly. There's a lot
Calling
of
myself
signs.
handsome is gay. My fault. I'm so sorry.
So like, we had an uncle. Well, we do have an
My
uncle.
fault. I'm ugly. I forgot. I meant that. That's what I meant.
He's
I
crying
can't
right
say
now.
I'm
He's getting
attractive.
exposed.
No compliments for
He's getting
myself
exposed.
because it's too gay.
Yeah, bro. See, exactly.
Oh no.
Oh,
Man, I did a really good job on this test. Oh, what are you, gay? Why are you complimenting yourself? That's
Yeah, bro,
that's
see,
for
exactly.
gays.
I feel like your therapist said that if you compliment yourself more, it gives you a boost of morale, and you've been taking it to heart too much.
He said, what did he say? I don't know.
You don't even remember. That's wild.
It was like couple months ago.
Well,
I don't know. He was what he said meant like something at the time, but now that what we were talking about has transpired,
yeah.
it's
Now
not like I
you're
care.
you're like a fruity man now. For some
Yeah,
reason.
I turned from in a relationship and talking about relationship stuff to a therapist to being gay by myself without a therapist.
You. Makes sense, honestly.
No, it doesn't.
I think that you are gonna come out one day. We do have an uncle that's kind of fruity. We have an aunt how to like realize that apparently he was like not straight.
An
and
aunt? You mean what? An uncle?
No, we haven't. Well, I tell you, she
That was a
said
guy.
we wasn't. I know. Let me explain.
What'd you say, aunt?
Because the one who was like married to him at the time was a girl. You freaking like dummy.
Yeah, but you said the aunt came out as
Yes.
gay. The aunt wasn't gay.
I didn't say. I said that the uncle was gay, and that the aunt was the person who was with them, and I could talk to the aunt who like saw like all these alarming signs, but ignored them all, and just ask her what the signs are, and then I can just compare them to you.
I'm not gay.
And then I can like conclude my theory. Is what I'm trying to say.
That I'm not gay? Yeah, good theory.
I don't know.
You compliment yourself. You have earrings. Gay. You dress
Yeah,
nice.
that actually
Gay.
Yeah, no, that actually is a.
You make kind of zesty jokes sometimes. Gay.
All the time, not even sometimes. It's really all the time.
No, okay. When we're hanging out in person, I don't really say gay junk. The only gay thing I say is babe, and that's
because
just
it's because like your best friend's there, so you don't want to like blow your cover that you're in love with your best friend.
I say gayer stuff with friends.
He's stuttering. He's stuttering.
I was gonna say
I
say gayer stuff with who you're talking about, but that just proves your point.
Exactly, it does prove my point.
It doesn't. Okay, I've known him since the 3rd grade, so I'm like.
Yeah, back in the 3rd grade, some dude thought he was gay.
I just say gay junk and it's funny. I don't know. And also, dude. Oh, I have a story. I forget.
Okay.
Man, so a lot of like you, a lot of people at my school think I'm gay. they don't actually like he has to be gay. They're just like they'll be like, are you like gay or something? But they'll say it about me and the friend you're thinking about. Like they're like, oh, where's your boyfriend? They'll say junk like that and be like, oh, you dating him?
Because you act like it.
No, it's just because
you act very
that just wouldn't
feminine.
make sense though, because we don't interact around each other during school because we don't have any classes, so they wouldn't even know. They just they wouldn't know how we act around each other. They just know that two guys hang out all the time, so they're gay. That's all they know, and so they call us gay. But since there's those gay allegations going around,
You guys got matching earrings.
we don't have I have different ones. What do you mean?
No, I think you guys got matching ones at some point.
No, well, we got the same ones from the same person, which was his sister. It's just because those were the only ones that looked good.
But so you're telling me that even the people at your school are just in there, they automatically like have that instinct of like.
I think it's more of a joke, but me and my friend, we're like, bro, we're not beating these gay allegations. There's no way we're beating them. And then to add fuel to the fire, it was after school and we were waiting for his stepmom to pick us up so we could just go home and say, because if you sit in the hallway, one of the principals will go up to you and say, hey, get out of the building, it's after hours. And we don't want that to happen. Well, that or they'll like, because you're not supposed to be in the hallways waiting, you have to be outside unless you have extracurricular activities like clubs or whatever. And since we weren't a part of any clubs, we didn't have anywhere to go, so we just sat in the auditorium and hung out. Like, we're not hung out, we just sat there and talked. But we didn't sit in the seats. We laid down, like, we just like sat and like there's, how can I describe this? So there's a wall, and so it was shielding half of our bodies, but not shielding our legs because our legs were showing. And
so the principal thought you guys two were fucking.
No, it wasn't the principal, it was a student. But a student walks in, sees our legs and not our bodies. And when that happened, we didn't like, we slow reaction time or something. We saw that they opened it, we're like, oh shoot. I guess we just like, froze because it's like, oh, we're not supposed to be here and maybe it's a principal or something. And so we froze and then we like put our legs up so they couldn't see our legs. So like in the perspective of whoever was there, I don't think it was a principal because they would have said, hey, what are you doing? Get out. But we like, it had to be a student or maybe a janitor. And they just
so
saw
you were
like
making out with somebody. You were making out with your best friend and someone.
We weren't making out. Where did you get that detail from? At
That's
no point did I say, oh yeah, we're having hot gay sex, and then
see there the truth comes out.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, in their perspective, they saw legs and then like two pairs, and then the legs hide away. So like, if they already think we're gay, then we're not beating the allegations now. And oh man, it was so like just ugh. And then my friend said like he's like no, we're good, no face, no case. And I was like, you're right.
No face, no case.
Yeah, we're not getting caught. It's okay. And
getting caught making out.
We weren't making out. We weren't even doing it. Literally, we were just talking.
That's
but we kept like maybe they heard because we kept going making jokes like. And I was gonna ask you this too, but we kept making jokes of like. Actually, I'll just ask you first. What would you say like you're about to climax and what are you saying in your girl's ear?
Nothing.
You're completely silent. No warning. Out of nowhere, you fill her full of cum.
No, I just pull out.
Okay, yeah, but you don't give it any warning.
Well, you can also just get like a condom and you're just like, no, why would I? What am I gonna sit there? What you want me to sit there and be like, oh yes, like that's so dumb.
Yeah, that's what me and my friend were talking about. We're like, this is what he said. Well, I don't think this is what he said. We just kept saying it, but and honestly, I'm gonna adopt that thing. I'd be like, I'm about nut. About nut.
You gotta making the whole chat wet right now. That's what you're doing. Oh.
saying,
You get the whole
by
chat went, whoa, you're
by
so...
saying I'm about to nut. Yeah, that's gonna get him all riled up, all hot and bothered, and be like,
You know, watch this, right?
I'm about to nut.
Oh god, I gotta bleep that out. When I said that.
I'm about to nut. Oh no. How dare anyone say such a thing? Too naughty.
You're a fruitcake. You're just scared.
What would you do?
Right
That's
now.
what I would do. But I'm about to nut.
I'm not gonna sit there and say anything. That sounds like really dumb. It sounds like it would just turn off the one that you're like messing around with.
What do you mean? You're telling me
like,
if you're a girl getting plowed, you would be like, oh my god, he's gonna nut.
No.
I'm
No, I'm not gonna be a woman.
What if
in
the girl says
place.
that to you?
Then we're breaking up.
She's like, oh,
we're done.
Oh god. And you're like,
if she deepens her voice and says that, no, I'm breaking up with her.
why? What if she says ka-chow?
Yeah, definitely breaking up.
Ka-chow.
Why are you trying to see? You even do an anime voice. That just proves my theory even more.
You're gay.
You're
I'm
like
starting to think you're
dude,
gay.
but actually gay.
I'm
Yeah,
starting to think,
sure.
I'm
I know.
starting
Look at
to
that
think.
deflecting. Look at that.
No, I'm starting to think
he's
you're
trying to put it onto
projecting.
me.
I'm
He's trying
starting
to
to think
put it
you're
on me.
projecting. It's okay.
You're the one doing these activities, not me, dog.
You're the one
cuddling with your
you're the
little
one making out
boyfriend
with,
in the closet.
you're the one making out with guys.
You're the one in the closet, literally making out with your boyfriend. I don't want to do it. Dude, look at that. That was such a feminine burp too.
That was a man burp, man.
You didn't even like. You sit there. You're like, whenever you're like, you get embarrassed when people like call out you blowing up a bathroom,
What?
bro. You told me that whenever you were like inside your little like college thing, that when if you like blew up a bathroom or something and people like got onto you for it, you got embarrassed about it.
Tom, like, did I tell you that happened?
Yes.
Oh, no. Okay. Because it was my teacher. That it's like.
Yeah, I still don't understand how you're embarrassed by using the bathroom.
Yeah, no, it was because I finished up and then
Look,
I
he's
flushed the
stuttering.
toilet and then I came out of the stall and then my friend was standing there laughing and I was like, oh no. And then he was just like, oh, and then like I
That's
come
how
out of
he
the
laughs?
bathroom. He was like, I come out of the bathroom and then my teacher, like one of my past teachers is there and he's like playing a song, like I need a poop or something. So I was like,
What?
okay. I don't know, bro. It was weird.
I need a poop. I need a poop. You know.
Yeah, that and yeah, I don't know. It was just a little embarrassing.
Yeah. You're a Fruit Loop in disguise. Yeah.
Nope.
You
Got
and
any other
Shifty will
topics
DM
other
me
than
sometimes.
me gay?
Shifty will DM me sometimes and just be like, yo, I'm gonna be surprised if your brother comes out. I'm like, I know.
No.
I know. I guess I do have a topic. What can we think of? What can we think of that'd be like a different amazing topic?
I wanted to hear about times that you quit.
Quit what?
Anything. I don't know, floors or
Times that I quit?
yeah, like maybe a job or quit a bad habit or quit, I don't know, killing people.
Whoa! I don't do all that.
Sure.
I mean, I think the only time I've quit. I properly quit my second job. Like I put in a 2 weeks notice and I quit because I was tired of like their shit.
Why'd you
Because
quit?
like why? Because the job fucking sucked. The biggest reason was just because the money just wasn't worth the trip. Like it was like an hour-long drive, and the amount of money that I was making and stuff just was not worth it anymore. Like at first it was, and then I got a raise and stuff. I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. And I got another raise, and it was like getting a little bit better. But then we got a new like director and stuff, and she just did not like me too much. So she would cut. They don't really like receiving it too much, anyways. So they would sit there and constantly like cut her hours and stuff, and they would like slash her hours, like unbelievably slash her hours, and it was just annoying. So I wouldn't be able to like pay my phone bill on time, or like I almost had to like wasn't able to pay one of my car payments on time. So I was just like, nah, like this, I need to go find something else. So I just quit, And I also quit around the time that I wanted to quit anyways. I planned on staying there for 2 years, and I stayed there for 2 years, and I quit a little bit over, like maybe like a month over I planned on staying. And I even told them multiple times before, like same thing when I worked at Mickey D's. I was like, yeah, after a year, I'm gonna leave. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, like, dang, that sucks. And after a year working at Mickey D's, I quit. Like, whenever I say that I'm gonna quit at a specified amount of time, I'm gonna do it. Like that's just the reality. And so yeah, I
You're
quit because that
crazy.
job was just really, really bad. I didn't exactly like quit from Mickey D's. Like I put in the 2 weeks notice, but I just left after that because I was like, I dated a girl, we broke up. It got really awkward and kind of embarrassing because like the whole crew knew and shit. And there was this dude there who I fucking hated. And he would sit there, and my ex would talk to him every once in a while about certain stuff, and he would just start blurting things out to everybody of whatever was said. And I'm like, bro, like I'm actually gonna kick your ass one day. And he wasn't exactly liked by many people either. Like a lot of people at our school and stuff did not like this guy either. And I think at one point I scared him because he like hit my girlfriend at my job, like gave her like a little shoulder tap, and she complained to me. She was like, hey, he's doing this to me, like, can you get him to stop? And I was like, yeah, I'll get him to stop. And we were both in band, and I saw that I went up there and I was like, hey, is this dude here yet? And they were all like, yeah, he's around back. So I walked around back, went up to his like car window, and I was like, hey man, I heard you've been like physically hitting my girlfriend. And he was like, nah man, it's just a joke or whatever. I'm like, yeah, it's not a joke, step out of the car. This is a real thing that happened, I'm not making any of this up. And he
It
was like,
sounds very, very corny, to be
it,
honest.
it was, but it made him scared and it made me happy.
Was he? Oh no.
No, he was just like, he sat there and he was like, oh, like, bro, like, we really don't have to do this. And I was like, are you going to stop hitting my girl? And he was like, I mean, yeah, if it's not a joke. I'm like, nah, you're going to stop hitting her regardless and you're not going to touch her anymore. And he was like, dude, like, what's the big deal? I'm like, the big deal is you're touching my woman. Like, that's the deal. So do that again and we will have an issue and I will not back out this time. And then he was like, okay, I'll stop. And like he was all kind of like scared. And then afterwards, like his girlfriend started walking towards his car. And I was like, all right, man, have a good day. I just walked away. It was fucking awesome.
Like,
Did he stop?
Did
Yeah, he
no? Did
stopped.
like random people start asking you, like, be like, Mr. Tate, can I have your autograph?
Well, I mean, a lot of people were very happy that I did it because he was, again, very annoying. And a lot of people don't exactly favor him as a person. And so, like, even like one of my friends that I knew, they were like, they like punched him in the face, I'm pretty sure. Because he was just like getting on their, like his nerves. So he just smacked the hell out of him in the face. And like, mind you, this dude's like kind of taller than me. And the other dude that my friend is like shorter than me. So it's kind of funny that he just like popped him in the mouth and he just kind of stopped talking shit after that. But I just say, like, I don't know, like my woman wanted me to get it to stop, and that was like the best way I knew how to get it to stop.
My woman.
She was my woman at the time. And you know, it worked. So
Were you like, what color is your Bugatti?
no, I'm not Andrew Tate, bro. Just because I defended my girl doesn't mean I'm Andrew Tate.
My
This is
woman.
before I even knew like Andrew Tate even existed.
You touched my ta-la-la.
Bro, she just had a problem with it, and I kindly asked him to stop. Well, she kindly asked him to stop a couple times first, and he didn't stop. So I butted in. I was like, bro, that's enough.
You should
I
have
think
kissed him.
everyone, no.
Like, that's
Why?
a real effective way to get him to stop. Like, if he's like really homophobic, or he's just not gay. Like, if you're like,
So,
were
so
to
you
just,
want me to use a homo tactic like you would?
yeah. If you were just to just,
So you want me to use your tactics
you like that?
of homo stuff?
Stop touching
You
my
want me to
girl.
use your-
Touch me instead. Like they're not
I
messing
feel like
with
you
you.
would just get your ass beat instead.
How are they gonna beat you up if you're kissing them?
Do you know you can shove somebody off you and just pop them in the mouth? It's not
No,
that
that's why I
hard.
just and then go like bear hug them. You know, bear hug them. Just yeah, you like that?
See, this is why we think you're.
Tickle his
You're
balls
pretty.
a little bit.
Yeah, see, this is exactly my point. You're a little Fruit Loop.
I feel like
I don't even
either
have to, like,
there's
do it
two
all
ways
the
that
time.
can go. Either
You have
you
gay
guys-
sex with
you
them,
guys-
and then you
either
become
you
his
guys
boyfriend.
become a couple, or he stops messing with your girl. And
You're
honestly,
gonna become a gay couple.
those are two positives. I see no problems with either or.
If someone went up to me and started trying to kiss me, I would just pop the fuck out of them in the mouth.
No, you probably be
Oh,
like, gay,
technically-
gay, quit.
Why would I do that? I'm not gonna.
You'd
I'm
be
not
like-
a fire alarm.
You like, hey, quit. That's gay.
Why would I say that? Why would I say, hey, that's gay? They obviously know it's gay. I'd be like, it's just I
No,
don't
but
have a problem
you
with people
have
being
blonde
gay.
hair.
So
So they're
Women
probably
like
like,
my
oh,
long
it's a
hair."
female. Let me just make out with them. Then at this point, you
No,
gotta call them.
no.
Say, sexual assault. Stop.
Technically, that is sexual assault, and you can legally defend yourself. So if I punch him in the mouth, I don't have any repercussions.
Yeah, say gay, sexual assault. Quit, please.
Yeah, you do not yell gay. You don't have to even yell sexual assault. You just have to be like, you just have to make sure that there's a witness.
Be like, I'm
And
a
if
dude.
there's a witness
Stop.
to back up, if you just make sure there's a witness like happening, then you're good.
I'm a male.
Lawful, actually don't. Viewers, this is just me talking babbling. I don't actually know the law, so don't take anything I say into account. The podcast doesn't exactly reflect the law.
We
So.
are not lawyers, and we are not.
You know that guy that's named like Mike or something that you see on YouTube Shorts 24/7 like I do? Yeah, follow his tips instead. I'm pretty sure he's a real lawyer.
No, he's not. He's an
Is he
actor.
actually not?
I have no idea. He probably is.
I mean, he probably is. He knows a lot about the law, so. I like watching his things because I don't know, I love learning about the law and stuff. It's actually so cool.
Why aren't you a
'Cause-
lawyer? Stop streaming.
Why?
And become a lawyer.
No, fuck that. I don't want to be a lawyer so I could defend someone like, what, Johnny Depp? I'm good. I like learning
that'd
about
be
the law.
hilarious.
I like learning about the law because I like how it gives me advantages in certain situations. Because so
Advantages.
many people don't know the law. And it's so funny because did I tell you about that time that I ding dong ditched somebody?
No.
So there was this girl, and she was known as like the high school, like as being a certain word, which I will not say. So I went up to her door, yeah, and I like went up to her door and just like started ringing the fuck out of the doorbell, and we knew she was there because we heard like I was there with like a couple of friends, and we just rang the fuck out of her doorbell, and she like I guess she called her dad, and we knew she was in there. We are like, hey, like, you want to hang out? Just like messing with her because we know that she doesn't like us. And she called her dad, and after like a little bit, we were like, okay, let's go ahead and leave. Because obviously she's not gonna. We probably bothered her enough. And so we start driving away, and her dad was like driving, like he drove past us, and he like stuck his hand out of his car and started pointing at us very angrily. And I was like, oh shit. And then so like I started like speeding just down like a I am kind of admitting to a crime here a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's not really anything bad. So I started speeding away because he started chasing us. And so we're like kind of like maybe like not going too fast. It was like maybe like going like 30 or 40. And I was like, all right, I'll lose him in the alleyway. I go down the alleyway, he drives past, and like, all right, we lost him. I go at the end of the alleyway, he's just there waiting in his car. And I was like, fuck, because he kind of blocked off the alleyway. And he starts getting out of his car, but he's struggling to get out of his car because he's kind of a big boy. And so in that time, I was able to reverse, adjust my car, and I was able to get out of the alleyway. And I was like, yes, I got out of there. So he had to struggle to get back in his car and started chasing after us again. And I just did like a little trick. I just like went around like the block pretty much. I just did like a little square. And I lost him. And so after all that went down, well, actually, I think we had a friend in the middle of that who also needed who wanted to join us, like wanted to hang out and everything. And he called me on my phone. He was like, hey bro, like, can you come pick me up? And I was like, all right, man. Like, but whenever you get into the car, you're gonna have to like jump in here because we're being chased. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, man, you're gonna have to just jump in. And after the whole chase got done, we went ahead and we went to go pick him up. And he like rushed into the car and shit, and which was awesome. And then after the whole thing went down, we were kind of like, okay, we should probably leave it alone for a little bit. And I was kind of like, I want to do it again. So I drove back to her house, and I saw that he was there with cops. And this is how I learned about certain things about a false alarm. And the dude called the cops because we ding dong ditched him. That was his reasoning. And because that was his reasoning, he got fined, I think, $300, I think is what it was.
Pocket change.
Because it was considered a false alarm. And that's why, like, in certain situations, I know I can get away with it, because if you're not technically on their property, or you're not, what is the word, disrupting a part of their property whatsoever, it won't matter. Like they call the cops, they're gonna get fined. They will. I remember looking that up. Like you're pretty much good. Like nothing can happen to you, especially if you're across the street. Because there was another time where me and my girl were well, there was this dude I think, and me and my girl were like in the. It was a parking lot across like where it's like in a neighborhood, and people sometimes park their cars there, which is fine. It's public parking. Like it doesn't really matter. You're not gonna get towed or anything by it. And so I just kind of drove there, and me and my girl and this other dude, we all started hanging out. And this guy comes out and he's like, he said something along the lines like, if you guys don't move away from my daughter's car right now and leave this parking space, this is private property, I'm gonna call the cops. And I looked at him, I was like, okay, go ahead and do it. Because I know the cops can't do anything, it's public property. And the cops came, and they were like, hey, like, what you guys doing? And I'm like, oh yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, just kind of talking. And he was like, okay, we just kind of got a disruption call, like, if you guys are making, like, any loud music. And I was like, no, my car's off and everything. So, like, we're not really doing anything. We're just kind of vibing in the park. And he's like, okay, just as long as you're not on the equipment, because there is a curfew for the equipment with COVID. And I was like, okay, that's fine. That's not a big deal. We won't mess with the equipment. And he's like, okay, well, you guys have a good day. And so he left, the cop left, and the dude, like, reopened his blinds from his door, or, like, from his, like, window. Me and my girlfriend at the time just started waving towards him. Just like taunting him, be like, yeah, we told you ain't nothing gonna happen. Because we already priorly knew knowledge that nothing could happen to us. If you know a little bit about the law, like just like a little smidge about like where you can and can't be, you're pretty much like, you can fuck with people, and it's so funny. Especially when like other people just like want you gone. Like the only reason he wanted us gone was because we were parked like his daughter's car. And that was the only reason that he wanted us gone. And we were just like sitting there vibing, nothing was really going on, and that's the only reason he wanted us to go, just because we were parked near one of his cars, because he thought we would like fuck with it or something. And I was like, no, we don't care about your car. My voice is going out very, very badly because I've been talking all day. But yeah, we were like by his car and everything. He got fucked. He didn't get fined though, because the cops didn't exactly know who he was. It was like an anonymous call. But if he did, then yeah, I don't think he would get fined anyways, because it's like a call for like actual disruption. So he was actually technically good. But yeah, so technically, I don't know anything 100% about the law, so this is advice again. But if you're like, if you just have like your car like parked somewhere that's not actually on their property, the people who live there technically can't do anything. I believe as long as you're not obstructing like a car from getting out of their driveway or something. If you're obstructing like a car out of like their driveway, I'm pretty sure you can get fined. But if you're not obstructing literally anything whatsoever, then the cops, I don't think they can legally do anything for 24 hours. And then if you're still there for 24 hours, I think they can, after that, they can legally tow you or something. Which is what I've like somewhat researched. So as long as you're not obstructing anything bad or anything, you're pretty much good, and like they'll get fined if they call like it in as like a false alarm, because you're wasting tax dollars and the cops' time and shit because you want to be a little bitch about something. So if you guys ever want to fuck with anybody, learn a little bit about the law.
We, as the Thomas Podcast, we do not condone purposely messing with people. So don't do that.
You can fuck with people you hate. No, just but no, actually,
don't do that.
Actually don't fuck with people. Don't be dumb. Behave.
Just have fun in a safe place, away from anyone that could potentially call the cops on you.
Just know like a little bit of like your rights and stuff, and you should be fine.
Yeah, just live life. And
but we don't have any. We are not law experts or anything, so everything we say is not 100%. So if you guys do take any advice that I said or any of us said whatsoever, it'll be because of your own free will, and we do not. We're giving you a fair warning that we will not be held responsible, because we are telling you guys not to do that. So yeah, there you guys go, viewers. You guys get in trouble, it's your own fault. I'll go to court. Not really.
Bear, do you know who Baby Alien is?
Baby Alien?
Yeah.
Who the hell is Baby Alien?
He is a guy, and
Oh God.
what?
What is baby alien?
He
Go ahead.
is a guy, and recently he was featured in a sort of show.
Oh no.
What?
Nothing.
And if you've seen what I'm talking about, you will know that it was quite the interesting display of the human spirit.
I feel like you're trolling right now.
What do you mean?
Who's this guy?
He's just a good guy, baby alien.
I'm looking him up.
Viewers, don't look him up.
I am not looking that up.
What?
I just saw one of the searches and I am no longer interested. I don't like that. So have you watched the Star Wars show Ahsoka yet?
No, and I don't plan on it. Star Wars sucks.
Star Wars is really good. It's actually like amazing.
It's really not.
It's so good. The new series is actually really good. It's actually just
Rosies.
amazing. Yeah. What is this?
What?
Nothing.
I keep seeing Thomas Sanders pop up every once in a while.
Bro, Thomas the Train used to be amazing. I still love
What
Thomas
the
the
freak are
Train.
you talking about, Thomas the Train?
You said something similar, so I started talking about Thomas the Train.
He's such a weirdo.
Bro, to this day I still love trains. I don't even care. I love
You
trains
love
so much.
trains?
I love trains, bro. Anytime if I see like a train about to like cross some tracks or something, I'll purposely park my car just to watch it. Just because I love it so much. I don't know, just something about trains. I just love them so much. They're just so. I just like I think they're so amazing. They're so awesome. I remember being like a little kid and watching Thomas the Train and shit, and wanting to have like a full on like, because they had this place called like a art yard or something like that, where it was like a bunch of like freight things that they had like little like carts and stuff, and I wanted to make my very own. So I kept trying to go to the store and spend like whatever I earned from like allowance that my mother gave me to buy like little Thomas the Train things, because I thought it was so cool. And I wanted to build my own little like cart place. Yeah, I love trains. Trains are very entertaining. I could literally sit there. I can go to a train museum and be very entertained. I love them. But yeah, do you have anything that you like as passionately enough as well, Steve, that you would be willing to just sit there, just randomly out of nowhere, and just sit down and just watch it all day?
Passionate.
Yeah, like you sit there, you see something, just out in like the normal like day, you're just walking about and you just see something, you're just like, I admire this and I like this very much. And you can just sit down and stop whatever you're doing and just look at it and just be at like complete peace. Just because it just brings like such warmth to your little blue heart body thing.
Probably, if I were to say one thing.
You say animation. I swear to Steve, I swear to fucking God.
What?
If you say fucking animation, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Okay, something else that I would
Yeah, see, I knew he was gonna go for it.
probably beheading videos.
Oh, okay, we can't say that. Whoa. I got to
What?
bleep that.
Just
You can't.
bleep the first thing. Keep the beheading.
No, I'm not. I'm bleeping the whole thing.
No, just to, we have to insinuate without saying it.
No,
So
I'm
just
not gonna.
bleep the first part.
I want the viewers to wonder what the fuck you said.
No.
I'm just gonna put like. I'm just gonna leave like part of the word in there. And that's it.
Just.
Yeah, just that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Something that I actually do. I don't know, man. Like something that I'm passionate. I'm not passionate about nothing.
There's nothing in like your life that you can sit there like with me, like with the Pokeball thing. You don't sit there and you're like, it just brings like a smile to your face. Like you can just sit there and you can just fuck with it like all you can just sit there and admire it so much that it just like nothing else matters. Yeah, as long as you have like this certain thing, you just have like this simple joy that is like watching something. Like it's like a little it's like a little kid like watching a TV show. They're just so like engulfed in the show that literally nothing else matters. And you're just so at ease, like so just in like hypnotized by this object that is just so amazing to you.
Okay. Okay. I think I have something.
It's something gay.
It's not gay. Maybe it's gay. It shouldn't be
Okay.
gay. It just depends on. Okay. So, for a little bit of context, as a young child, I would love to sit at the window and watch the rain fall, or watch the sun set or rise, or maybe just look at the sun like golden hour while the sky is lit ablaze and it's all beautiful. And that has translated into my later life, and I find myself more often than not dazing, like in a daze, just staring at the sky, the weather, like just, I guess, nature, and like as a general thing, but not all nature, because I feel like staring at a forest is dumb. Like there's so much to look at that you have no idea what you're looking at. I can't really find beauty in it. Looking at a snowy white blanket of particles all around are just I'm not interested. Looking at a desert, I don't see anything that's just like jaw-dropping gorgeous. But something about rain and clouds and the sun has such a effect on like my brain. Just the immediate serotonin release at seeing the pinkish, orangish sky, kind of just, around. During my breaks, or not even breaks, during the times where we don't have any customers at my job, I will sit outside and just watch the clouds drift by, look at the sun, not directly, but like see it, illuminate things around. It's just, it's calm, peaceful, a nice like, just, I can't even describe it, like a nice just break from everything else, the stressful, need to make this, need to do this, need to do my job, need to be happy, need to be the face, need to keep a positive interaction, or maybe not even to do with my job, like I have to be with friends and I have to socialize and I have to do easy things, but like, everyone has their social battery, everyone has like an amount of time that they can be sociable and
Yeah,
talk.
you can like hang out with people and stuff, and like as soon as like a certain point, you're like, okay, I think I just need like a little bit of like a break.
Yeah, some alone time. And that's what I do. It's a little healing ritual. Just stare at the sky, don't think about anything, turn my brain off. Just take it all in. Nature. I like nature. Maybe just looking at the sky. Or maybe as I'm sitting down in my bed, just being a prisoner of my own mind, staring out the window as the rain speckles my I hear like raindrops on the window and ceiling and stuff,
I assume Steve had a mute real quick.
Yeah, well, I just do that every once in a while.
Okay, I was making sure because I heard a little bit of noise and I wasn't sure.
Oh, that's like cats outside there.
Oh.
They're like fighting or something.
I just heard like, and I was like, alright, so...
you just hear like, my sister getting beat up by my dad in the background or something.
Quiet, please stop, please. Oh, you hear like not even that. You hear in the background just like the little beat of the belt or something.
Yeah.
Yikes!
I could make this sound with my belt, but I'm not going to.
No, you're gonna give all our viewers flashbacks to all the ass whoopings.
Do you have anything like that that gives you flashbacks? Like not
like
like
ass
not
whoopings?
like a freaking like movie style. Just flashback.
Yeah, but
nowhere,
you did like you hear a noise or something. You're like, oh god, like I remember that.
yeah, like hear a noise, you smell something, a deja vu sight that just brings you back.
Dude, oh, like a peaceful thing.
No, either. It doesn't have to be peaceful. Can
I
be
have
bad
like
or
whenever like because I work in retail still, just at a different place. Whenever I hear kids crying in public, and like the mom, like it's not even because like they're throwing a fit. When they're like in public crying because the mom just got done giving a royal whooping, is what always gives me flashbacks every time with our mom. Because I always remember she did not give a fuck. If you acted up in public, nah, she was not having that shit. She would not care. She'll like give you a little smack, a little beat just in public, and you sit there being crying. And then she's like,
the dumb
you better,
freaking.
yeah, but
Yeah,
she always has
freaking
that
breathe.
stupid. She always has that stupid phrase where it's like, "You better stop crying. I'm going to give you something to cry about."
Oh
And I
yeah.
was like, I hate that phrase. That phrase is so stupid. And then all of a sudden you're like trying to hold it in so you don't get beat
So
more.
you like for some reason you just can't breathe. You're just
Yeah, you're like hyperventilating and shit now
yeah.
because you have like
that.
the terrible lung capacity. Mm.
Yeah, just,
Yeah,
I hate that freaking can't breathe thing. I never want to experience it again.
I thought it was. I hate that. But anytime like I like sit there and like I hear like a mother do that in public, I'm sitting like, oh man, like I feel bad, but at the same time they probably did some stupid shit.
It's like you're getting nom flashbacks. You're just
Yeah, you're
Staring blankly.
You're getting mom flashbacks.
said nom.
I know you said nom, but just like instead of nom, it's just mom.
mom flashbacks. You're getting mom flashbacks.
Bro, I remember one time mom like threatened to beat my ass, and I was like, nah, you won't. And so like it was in like the house that you guys are living in right now, because you know like how like the living room, the kitchen, and the dining room all connect.
Yeah.
We would like sit there and we were like running in circles, just over and over and over again. And eventually I like slipped and fell. And she had like her flip flop and just started beating my ass. And I was like, oh man. Yeah,
Weird that
moms
in any
are
other
fools.
scenario where you're getting beat by someone, you would probably fight back. But since it's your mom, you like just sit there and take it.
Yeah, but it's just like a very strange thing. Anytime like it's like your mother or like any kind of like motherly figure, like if you like are taken care of like by your grandparents, like maybe like if it's your dad that like tries to like spank you or something, you kind of like try to just like run away. But when it's your mom, you just kind of like try to suck it up and just take it. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I remember mom used to like spank us and stuff, and she would like ask us, she's like, "How old are you?" I
So
was
dumb,
like,
so stupid. Like how old are you? You know how old I am. Stop saying that.
yeah.
You're just
And
trying
then
to terrify me.
How old are you? And I was sitting there like, 7? You're 8. No, and just started beating us.
Like, what's the point? Like, if you lie thinking you're funny, you're just gonna get beat more. If you tell the honest truth, she's just gonna beat you that much. But
Yeah.
if you say it's like a bigger number, like, oh, you're 8 years old, say I'm 10, and then she's gonna be like, okay, cool, 10.
Okay, you want 10 spankings? He's like, no. He's are freaking out.
Yeah, I
God.
hated that. Oh, dude,
Or like
shut
whatever,
up.
like whenever we sat there, like you try to like turn away, she's like, go back now, like you're a dog
That
or
wasn't a
something.
proper spanking. One more.
I know that it's so stupid. Moms can be so nice, but they can be like even more cruel. It's
Yeah,
like it's such a weird
that's
thing.
girls in general. Like girls can just be so amazing, nurturing, nice.
But it's like it's so different when it's like your mother. Because like you know her like your whole life pretty much. But like a regular girl or something, it's like, oh, okay, like I'm in the doghouse for a little bit. I'll get out of it eventually.
I'm in the doghouse. What do you?
Well, yeah, like have you never heard that phrase?
No, what?
Yeah,
Are you
it's
a
like if
furry?
you're in trouble. No, whenever like your significant other gets mad at you, like your girlfriend or something, and they're mad at you for a specific amount of time, it's called being in the doghouse.
Oh, like because you have to
Because
sleep
they're-
outside or something.
Like you have to sleep on the couch or something. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
I
you're
thought
in the
you meant, like,
doghouse because you're in trouble.
I
It's
meant,
pretty much like
you're
it's like the
furry.
equivalent. No. It's like the equivalent like whenever you get pissed at your dog for like making an accident or do something bad, so you put them outside for the night.
I don't do that. I just punch them relentlessly.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if you could say that. But
Don't
yeah,
do
it's
that.
pretty much, that's pretty much what that means.
I don't beat my dogs. My dogs are so small that if I hit them once, they're dead.
Bro, even, like if you did it at full force, he would just explode.
Who do you think I am? What the frick?
Well, I'm just saying that, like, just anybody, like, you hit it full force against a wall, it's gonna be like a bug you swatted.
I think I'm
Just
freaking
guts over.
Naruto.
That's not what I was saying. I just say, bro, we're like so much stronger than tiny dogs. Man.
Yeah.
I came in here like any other like beatings are just kind of like wild. I remember I knew y'all's dad couldn't beat me because like he like spanked me once, and my dad was like infuriated. Like he took me to like I think he tried to get like a lawsuit against y'all's dad because of it too. That was a fuck. I don't exactly remember because I was very young.
Your dad
I just
has
knew there was a.
autism.
My dad is kind of dumb. Well, I mean, to be fair, I guess from a certain standpoint, I would understand if I had a kid with somebody and I like there was like a new dad in the picture. I wouldn't exactly want them spanking my kid either. But at the same time, I have to understand that my kid does need to be disciplined at certain
I'd
times.
understand the circumstances. Like it was like, if it was something along the lines of, oh, the kid was misbehaving, wouldn't stop, then had to discipline them, then sure. But if it's like, oh, I was just drunk. And
Oh no, if it's
angry.
something like that, no, that's definitely like for sure lost. No, I mean like if it's like a discipline or something, or like if it could have just been handled in a different way, then maybe I would be kind of upset. Like if he's sitting there like, oh yeah, I spanked him. I'm like, okay, like, well, what did he do? Like, he just wanted to eat his food off his plate. Nah, I ain't doing that shit. I would not handle that.
He went into my room, so I beat him. I remember
Yeah,
one
like
time
that's
I like
dumb.
walked into my parents' room and my dad was just naked. I was like, what the heck? Have you ever done that? Like
You walked in on your
parents'?
parents nude? Yes, I have.
It's so just
That's why like my dad, like when he takes like showers, he takes showers with the light off for some
What?
reason. Yeah.
like
So,
is there at least natural lighting from the
nope.
sun? Oh, okay, pitch. Is he a bat?
Yep.
He's a
I don't
spider in
know.
A cave.
That's what that's what he
drenched in
does.
water.
That's what he does. He just takes a shower with no light. I mean, I guess to be fair, it would save like an electric bill or something. Like, you don't really need light to take a shower.
You do. You need to see what you're doing.
I mean, as long as you know your body, you know where everything in the shower is, I think you're fine. Unless you're like shaving in the shower, then I'm sure, yeah, fucking turn the light on. But if I'm just sitting there like washing my face or doing everything else, like I don't really need like light, honestly. I just leave it in there just because I like to have the light on.
I don't have a light on because I have natural lighting. I'm just
I know my dad used to always do this thing when I was little, when I was taking a shower. Like anytime I was taking a shower when I was little, he would always go into the shower and just turn off the light. And he would think he's so funny. He's like, ho ho ho, the power's out. I was like, bro. I was like, Dad, can you please just turn the light back on? I can't see. He's like, sorry, son, the power's out. I could clearly hear like the TV going still. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this guy. It's just so goofy.
you should have ran out naked and turned it back on and then slapped your dad.
Bro. Yeah, there was one day like my dad was taking like a shower and something. And this is back whenever I had like my step siblings and they were all like also living with us. So I figured one of them just because my dad will like close the door kind of slightly and I kind of like leave it cracked. But I didn't know that he was in there. So I just like walk in there and I just see him like butt ass naked, dong hanging out and all. And I close the door and he's like, there's a reason that the door's closed. And I just did not talk to him for like a week.
A week, okay.
I just couldn't, bro. It was just so weird. Like, oh, you just seeing your dad like nude. It's so weird.
I was
like,
more
proud of
scared
him.
than anything. I wasn't like, oh, this is just weird. I was just like, oh no, I'm gonna get beat. I'm gonna get in trouble.
I never had like a fear of like getting beat or nothing with my father. My father never really like spanked me ever. He only spanked me like once, and that's because I ran away one time. And then I didn't really run away. It was kind of a dumb thing. I wasn't really smart. I just packed a bunch of toys in like a little backpack. and
So
walked out the door.
stupid. I did the same thing. I like,
Yeah,
well,
it
you
was-
like look in the mirror for like 20 minutes crying, like, no, I'm not a baby. Quit crying. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away, okay?
I wasn't even like crying or anything. I was like, it was I ran away for the dumbest reason too. So we had to
Didn't
do
have spaghetti.
no. So we
Have
had
to
to
run.
do an essay for my first grade.
And you an essay for first grade is crazy, but
No, no,
and you
a biography for my first grade of somebody of our choosing. And I picked Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb. Even though I'm pretty sure he didn't actually invent the light bulb, he just took credit for it.
yeah, just took credit.
And so I did an essay about him. And I didn't want to do the essay. My dad took me to the library and like got me like books and stuff. And he even like printed out like a picture of Thomas Edison because we had to like sit there and
Make
like
a little
actually
poster board or something.
you had to make like a little like picture of, like their face, like the best you can do it. And the teacher told us specifically not to outline just excuse me, a regular picture.
I like to think like to think there's of a visual where there's a bunch of like, you know, biographies of different people, you know, pretty decent drawings for kids, just normal stuff, and then it comes yours where it's a perfect like just perfect drawing. It's like I wonder who cheated. I wonder who outlined this.
My teacher didn't really care, honestly. She really just didn't give a fuck at all. It was kind of wild.
I mean, if you were to lie, who is she to not believe you? Like, if you're
know.
like, yeah, I drew this by hand, no outlining. She's like, there's no way she can be like, no, you didn't, you liar.
Yeah.
Here's a 0.
But I just I like outlined and everything, and I had like this autobiography like Thomas Edison. And so I didn't want to do the autobiography because I was so annoyed. I didn't want to read the book. I didn't want to have to go through everything, do all this research because I thought it was dumb. And so I threw a big fit about it. My dad was in the shower. He was like, "Okay, you're grounded until this gets done." I'm like, "No, I don't want to do it." So I just packed up my bags. Like I told him, I was like, "Dad, I'm gonna run away." And he's like, "No, you're not. You're not gonna run away." And I was like, "Yes, I am." So I packed up my bag, and I just like sat there and I like put it all my stuff in there. I didn't bring shoes, which was a terrible idea. I should have brought shoes. That was so stupid. I don't know why I didn't bring shoes. I like freaking kept pricking my feet on all these like sharp like leaves. It was so annoying. And eventually he found me because I literally just stuck around the neighborhood. I didn't even go anywhere like crazy. So yeah, I ran away from home once, and that's pretty much it. And he like found me, brought me in the truck, and just like spanked my little butt.
Spanked
that
your
was
little
it.
butt.
Yeah, he spanked my little butt.
Wow. Honestly, I feel like maturing is. I'm trying to find the words.
Yeah, I was like, what happened? Are you good?
Maturing is understanding and realizing that thighs are better than boobs and boobs are mid.
Oh my
Thighs are good.
gosh, bro. Boobs are better.
No,
Let's be
they're
honest,
not.
Boobs are better. Yes, they are.
Okay,
Like
what is
having
better? Butt or boobs? Which one?
boobs.
You're just stupid. Like, okay, if a girl had
Boobs.
huge boobs but a small
Look,
butt.
look. I'm not against having a girl having a butt. I don't have a problem with it, but I'm gonna go for the titties.
No, okay, but which one would you rather have? Like a girl with a small butt and huge, like just absolutely flat in the butt department, nothing going on down there, terrible. Like huge bazongas versus like
Huge
amazing
bazongas.
amazing butt but like average boobs. Which one are you going for?
Boobs.
You're so stupid. Like you're actually a 5th grader.
Bro, I don't care. I like me some Yetis, bro.
You're so
I'm going
like
for the
you're just
boobs.
so dumb.
Yeah, I'm so dumb because I have a preference with boobs and butt.
You know
No, I
guys
don't
have
want boobs.
boobs, right?
Man boobs? I don't want man boobs. I want lady pecs.
That's actually such a
Lady
bad
pecs.
argument to make because
I want lady
guys also
pecs.
have butts and thighs. So
Yeah. You just
you know, if you like a girl, you're basically
again.
gay because that's like a dude basically. Sometimes
No, it's what? No, it's not.
you're gay.
No, see, so Steve again is trying to just be. He's trying to project that his little fruity side and make everyone else become a little fruitcake for some weird reason. I don't understand it. Anyways, viewers, That's been the Timeless Podcast.
You probably should record for like
Another
a
hour?
little bit more. Yeah, a whole nother hour now.
Yeah,
but
let's do another hour.
yeah, if you're like, the only way to make sure you're not gay is to be a girl and you like yourself. Yeah, honestly, the only way to make sure, no, because that's gay too. Because you guys are, you're liking another guy. If you love yourself, then you're gay.
Steve trying to what? That's the
Yeah.
dumbest argument you've had so far.
What do you mean? If you like yourself, you like another guy, you're gay.
Just because you like yourself, because you're
Yeah,
narcissistic.
if you like yourself,
you're
you like
gay.
a guy, you're gay.
Steve, you're gonna get canceled so fast.
I'm not saying anything wrong with being gay. I'm just noting the fact on like the restrictions on what is gay and what is not gay.
You're a Fruit Loop. You're afraid to say it.
You're gay. Do you love yourself?
You're not gay if you love yourself.
Do you love yourself?
There's nothing wrong with being.
Do you love
gay.
yourself?
I do love myself. I think I'm amazing.
You're gay.
No, I'm not.
You're gay.
Yeah, viewers, I'm keeping this all
My
in
name
so
is
Steve
Bear
gets
Bear,
fucked.
and I like boys.
See, look, Steve is just very upset. He's a little butthurt because he got caught and got called out. He
Called
called a
out.
little fruitcake. So now he's a little upset. He's going a little timeout corner.
When do you think I should go to sleep? It's already 12.
I think we should stay up for one more hour.
I don't want to.
Anywho,
I'm making terrible sleep and I need sleep.
my sleep schedule's actually been fixed. I'm so happy. I actually
Let's not ruin
started.
it.
I usually go to sleep around like 2 in the morning.
That's not
And
fixed.
I'll wake up at like 9 or 10. Yeah, it is fixed. Fuck you.
Okay, that's alright.
Yeah, see, I'm good. See,
As long as you have a good circadian rhythm, I forget the exact word, but something like that, then you're fine.
yeah, exactly.
Hey
So
guys, thank you for listening to the Timeless.
I just given up anymore about doing an outro.
Huh?
I said I just given up about doing an outro anymore.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for listening to Timeless Podcast. Bear Stuff in description, like his Twitch, like his YouTube channel. Have you uploaded
Mhm.
anything recently?
No, but I'm about to. I did.
He's
I did
lying.
like. I'm gonna try to because I have 2 Outlast videos I need to put out.
I actually might watch the Outlast 1 or 2. Probably 1.
One.
Okay, I'll
But
probably watch those.
I'm not sure if I want to like. I'm honestly thinking about just doing it like raw. Just like that. Just leave it all in there.
Sounds like you're
Just
lazy and
simple.
don't feel like editing.
Yeah, I really don't because I feel like if it's just like, I don't know, some parts are very boring. I don't know. I'll try and cut out as much as I can. Honestly, I'm gonna try and get better at editing. With it.
Cut out where you're just wandering.
Yeah,
like-
you guys will see. You guys will see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the Timeless Podcast. I appreciate everyone being
We
here. I
already did the
appreciate everyone.
outro and we're done. That's it.
Thank you everyone for watching. Bye.